DJ Khaled, Future, Lil Baby, one of them. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a pretty good episode for you today. You know, this song is trending. This is 11 on trending on YouTube. And it's the one and only DJ Khaled has finally returned to some fucking music. And honestly, the only reason I'm covering DJ Khaled is because there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, if there was another rapper, if Lil Baby dropped by himself I'd probably rather talk about that than DJ Khaled. Alright, DJ Khaled is probably one of the most boring producers in the whole entire world. I don't even know if he even produces his own fucking music. It makes no sense to me. Anyways, this is how hip-hop is kind of, beefing with each other because, the only features DJ Khaled has, usually DJ Khaled has like 5 people on one song. When you only got Future and Lil Baby, you don't got a Drake feature, you don't got, somebody else. It's kind of funny. Maybe the album, which, man, I'm really sick and tired of these, like I'm praying to Jesus, I'm praying to God type, imagery, with their albums, but then you listen to the album, and there's no values of God on any of the tracks. It's your basic-ass trap album. We're talking about killing people here. What is that praying to God for? What are we praying to God for? Murdering people? That's the message that we want? That's what I hear. And that's what I see when I see this, performative fucking cover art. It makes no sense to me why this is even titled, God or whatever. But that's all DJ Khaled's albums are. We the best music. Always pray to God. And I'm still going to be making trap rap music that, has none of those values at all. But other than that, let's get into this damn song. We got DJ Khaled. We got Lil Baby, and we got Future teaming up, which, this is a pretty cool combination in my opinion. If I am going to have, some good rappers, I'm going to put Lil Baby and Future on a track together. My only problem with this track is probably just with Lil Baby's performance. And I really tried to give it a fair shake. I really tried to give it a fair chance. But I can't. Alright, I really am sick and tired of Lil Baby. This guy is one of the most generic-ass fucking rappers. My 5 years of doing this podcast show, I've seen no evolution with Lil... 5 years. 5 years, and Lil Baby has still managed to put out the same fucking music for 5 years goddamn straight. It's kind of, mind-blowing. It's groundbreaking. I don't know how, as an artist, you just refuse to evolve. You refuse to, make something else. It blows my mind. Because Lil Baby will have these moments where, you're like, okay, he's a skilled rapper. He's a skilled rapper. He can flow on a beat. He can do all these crazy flow switches. I remember, the viral videos of the Lil Baby, feature verses, But I feel like he only saves this energy for his features. And then you listen to his music, and his music is so goddamn boring. I'd rather put a gun to my head. I'd rather hit my head on a chalkboard. I'd rather fall in a pit of death. I'd rather, get poison ivy and everywhere in my damn body than listen to a Lil Baby song, and much less a album. I'm telling y'all, summer 2025, Lil Baby dropped some of the worst music I've ever heard in my damn life. And it's kind of crazy how this trend is just continuing. Alright? There's nothing new to this. It's the same fucking flow. And the worst part about this verse is that, it tries to sound good. It tries to sound like it's got some effort. You hear the flow switches. You hear all this from Lil Baby. But what's the main issue here? What's the main problem? Well, Lil Baby is rapping off beat. And you can literally hear him catching up. You hear him trying to catch up. When Future gets on this song, Future is immediately flowing really good. Future is sounding nice. Future is sounding good on this track because he's not catching up with the beat. You know, he's not fighting. He's not fighting the fucking beat. Lil Baby is like in a war with the beat. And he's trying to do all these flow switches to make it sound good. But it still sounds off beat. And that is my big issue with Lil Baby. It's either the vocals are going to sound terrible, or he just can't flow. He can't rap on a beat. And this is the most basic ass trap beat I've ever heard in my goddamn life. And you're telling me you can't rap on this beat? Makes no sense to me. Like, I'm completely done. I'm so done defending Lil Baby. I'm so done, trying to give this man a fair chance. Because every time I give this man a fair chance, with an album or with a song, he just takes my expectations, and doesn't even take my expectations. He takes his own expectations, and he just drowns himself into whatever, 2020 magic this man still has. It's 2026. I want to rephrase that. It is 2026. And Lil Baby is still, to this day, doing the same flows, sounding the same on all of his tracks. It blows my mind. But Future, I'd say Future had a pretty good verse on here. I like the flow. I like the flow switch-ups that, Future has. I just, Future did his thing on here. It's just, it's a good Future verse, but I feel like there just needs to be more in the song. Like, this just feels like an empty-ass rap song, and that's just kind of what I'm hearing. So overall, when we talk about DJ Khaled, Future, Lil Baby, one of them is ass. And I can tell you which one is ass. It's Lil Baby, all right? Not even DJ Khaled is that ass. Lil Baby is somehow more ass than DJ Khaled. And that is just the sad truth in 2026. Now, maybe you already knew this in 2022 or 2023 or 2024. And honestly, 2025. I don't know why I kept giving him a fair fucking chance. He sucks. His music sucks. His rapping sucks. His vocals suck. It all sucks. Anyways, I'm going to give this track a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, what'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know, let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And I'll see you later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.